from dusk to dawn. The eternal soul of Samarkand's night, a love letter to time and light. A timeless symphony of light, history, and dreams, where golden minarets whisper secrets of centuries past and moonlit domes shimmer like celestial poetry. A city where history breathes through ancient walls and every street hums with the echoes of Silk Road travelers. Here, time stands still, wrapped in beauty and mystery. Beneath the starlit sky, the city glows like a dream woven in silk and stone. Minarets rise like whispered prayers, and the breeze carries sounds of ancient caravans. Here, history dances with light, and every shadow holds a story waiting to be told. Echoes of the past, a journey into the love stories of Uzbekistan. Let's begin. In the ancient city of Khiva, where moonlight kissed the minarets, lived a couple bound by time in love's eternal silhouettes. For 40 years, through sun and shade, their hearts beat as one, sharing whispers by the hearth where golden flatbread spun. Each day she kneaded love with flour in embers glowing bright, and served to him the softest part, a token of delight. Yet she herself would take the crust, the crisp and golden rim, believing in her quiet way that love meant all for him. But on the day their love had lived through 4 decades of grace, she placed before him just this once, the crust in sacred place. For 40 years, she softly thought, I've given him my best. Today, I wish to taste the heart of bread upon my chest. He took the piece and smiled wide, his eyes a tender hue. Oh, love, for all these years gone by, I've longed for this from you. I saw you love the crispy crusted, so I let it be. But today, you've given me a gift. Your heart belongs to me. And so they laughed, and so they wept, as bread and love entwined. For love is not in what we take, but what we leave behind. blind for love. In a land where golden sands whispered secrets to the wind, where minarets kissed the heavens and fate's hands softly twinned, a merchant found love, a beauty rare as morning's light. Her laughter rang like silver chimes, her eyes the stars at night. Her touch, a song of velvet winds, her voice a river stream. Together they wove a tale of love as tender as a dream. Beneath the domes of Samarkand, by moonlit gardens bright, they carved their vows in silent stars. Love bound them, soul and sight. But fate, a silent weaver, spun threads both dark and deep. A storm arose in distant lands, where love was left to weep. A cruel affliction marked her skin, stole beauty's golden hue. She hid behind the veils of dusk as sorrow slowly grew. Her hands, once soft as petals fair, now trembled in the night. She shunned the mirror's cruel truth, fled from the candle's light. Her tears fell into silken folds, unworthy so she swore, and locked her pain behind a door, her love to see no more. Far from her arms, beyond the dunes, through lands of silk and stone, her lover rode with heart aglow, his soul to her alone. Yet on his path misfortune struck. A thief, a blade, a fall. His caravan was left in ruin, yet love still heard its call. Through endless dark he stumbled home, with weary steps so light, his sight was lost in shadows deep, yet love still burned so bright. And in the hush of midnight halls, his love stood cloaked in shame, afraid his eyes would see her scars, afraid he'd love her name. Her lips were hushed, her hands withdrawn, her silence built a wall, yet in his heart he heard her weep and understood it all. For love, a fire undying, knows not the chains of fate, and so he chose a path unseen, to blind himself too late. He let the world believe the lie, his sight forever lost, and in that gentle sacrifice he bore love's truest cost. Through 40 years, through dusk and dawn, he walked as if unseeing, yet in her arms he glimpsed the stars, his only way of being. She smiled within his tender world, where scars could not exist. Her beauty lived in whispered words, in every stolen kiss. And when the heavens called her home, he wept, yet bore no pain, for in his heart her love still bloomed, untouched by time refrain. And when they asked, "But how do you walk as though you see?" he smiled and in a breath of love whispered, "She was my eyes for me." Get your copy and experience stories along the Silk Road. Order now and uncover the magic of ancient stories. Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear what you think about this captivating collection of stories. By purchasing Stories Along the Silk Road, you're not only immersing yourself in captivating ancient tales, but also supporting our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue creating more content and sharing the beauty of history and storytelling. Follow us for more captivating stories from Stories Along the Silk Road, Wisdom of the Orient. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content.